Hey, Shalom. All praises, honor, and glory belongs to Yahweh, Bashem Yahushai, Bashem Makakodash. Double honors unto the elders and to the apostles of Great Millstone, and salutations to the hopefully elect, the men that are pushing this truth in the four corners, in the highways and byways. And once again, all praises, honor, and glory belongs to Yahweh, Bashem Yahushai, Bashem Makakodash. Alright, this is the brother Yakal once again, and this lesson gonna be entitled, We Are Members One of Another. Alright, and I start Romans chapter 12, and I start from 4. It says, For as we have many members in one body, all members have not the same office, so we, being many, are one body in a Mashiach, and every one members of another. You see, and that's the point. That's to the point that as our body, you have your hands, your legs, your brain, your stomach, your intestine, your skin, whatever it is. It has many members. All right, but all the members come together and make one body. You see, and that's the same thing with Yahushai, the body of Yahushai. Which the elect, being many members, all right, are of the one body. You see, they are of the body of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. You see, it says, so we, being many members, are one body, and every one members of another. You see, and that's it. That's all we have to see this thing. See brothers in this truth. All right, that hey, I'm a part of you and you are a part of me. You see, whatever I do affects you. Whatever you do affect me. It says, having then gifts differing according to the grace that is given to us, whether prophecy, let us prophesy according to the proportion of faith, or ministry, let us wait on our ministering, or he that teacheth on teaching, or he that exhorteth on exhortation, he that giveth, let him do it with simplicity, that he ruleth with diligence, he that showeth mercy with cheerfulness. You see, and that's different functions that brothers can get in this truth. All right, some brothers gonna prophesy, some brothers gonna be great teachers, some brothers gonna be great ministers. You see, it says, or he that exhorted, all right, because there are certain brothers in this truth. When they speak, you feel, all right, that spirit. It encourages you, to keep pushing, to keep laboring, to keep doing what you do, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. All right, it says, verse 9, it says, let love be without dissimulation, abhor that which is evil, cleave to that which is good, be kindly affection one to another with brotherly love, in honor, preferring one another. And that's that selfless mindset that you have to have. You have to have a selfless mindset, being in this truth. All right, that this thing is not about you. See, this thing is about the elect, the body of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Because if you have that selfish mindset, then you can't be a part of this. Because you're going to want to take glory to yourself. You're going to want to follow orders. Alright? But if you had that selfless mindset, preferring brothers before you, then you could endure in this thing. Alright? Because you're going to do everything that is pleasing to the Most High. Alright? We go to Ephesians. It says, Ephesians 4, in verse 23, it says 22, it says that ye put off concerning the former conversation the old man, which is corrupt, Salakia, which is corrupt according to the deceitful lust, and be renewed in the spirit of your mind, and that ye put on the new man, which is after the Mosai, which after the Mosai is created in righteousness and true holiness. Because when you come into the street, alright, you're supposed to put off that old man, put away certain things. Alright, whatever wicked shit that you was into in the world, you're supposed to put it off. If you was sleeping with the next man woman, committing adultery, used to smoke weed and whatever it is, you're supposed to put it off, and then you come into the truth now. You put on that new man, alright, which is renewed after the image of the Most High in righteousness and true holiness. Keeping the law, statutes, and commandments. Alright, you're following and you're walking on that straight and narrow path. Alright, you're doing what you have been commanded to do. See, it says, wherefore putting away lying, speak every man truth with his neighbor. Alright, for we are members one of another. That's how you ought to see this thing, sincerely. Alright, that we being members one of another. Whatever you do in this truth, you're not doing it for you. Alright, whatever you do in this truth is for the entire body. That's why the scripture say in 1 Corinthians 12. Is that 12? Is it? Yeah, 1 Corinthians chapter 12, and I think is around the 13th verse. Yeah, it says that that whatever gift was given to you was given to profit with all. Salakia to another, the work divided. Share by the Spirit. Yeah, 1 Corinthians chapter 12, 7, it says, 1 Corinthians chapter 12 verse 7, it says, but the manifestation of his Spirit is given to every man to profit with all. Alright, because whatever the Most High give you, what gift the Most High give you, is not for your benefit. Alright, it's not for, or at least not for your benefit alone. Alright, but it's for the benefit of the church. Alright, for the edification of the church, not for you. You see? So let me bounce back. Ephesians 4, when I was at 26. Yeah, it says, wherefore putting away lying, speak every man true to his neighbor, for we are members one of another. Alright, so I'll jump up to verse 10. It says, and he gave some apostles, and he is referring to Yahushai. Alright, and he gave some apostles, and some prophets, and some evangelists, and some pastors and teachers. It says, for the perfecting of the saints, for the work of the ministry, for the edifying of the body of a Mashiach. You see, so that's why brothers occupy different office. Alright, so for the edification of the entire body. Because we, like the scripture say in what is that? I think it's first is in Corinthians. It says, for we have this treasure in earthen vessels. You see, and this earthen vessel, this flesh can't bear everything. Alright, it can't bear everything at once. So what? The Most High set it up in such a way that there are different aspects of this truth, that brothers, would deal with. Alright, and the Spirit would give them a big portion of it. You see, like some brothers are very versed in the Hebrew. Alright, while some brothers, are not so versed. Some brothers, be really deep into the prophecies. Alright, while some brothers aren't. Some brothers, would be all up in that discipline and that order. While some brothers, while they have that discipline and that order, but it's not to the extent of another brother. See why? That's so that the entire body could be edified, and so the entire body could be perfected. See? That's why the scripture say, and I'm gonna close with this one. It says, what's that? Ecclesiastes 23. I think it's 42. Yeah, Sirach 42 and 23. Salakia. Yeah, Sirach 24 verse 34. It says, behold, that I have not labored for myself only, but for all them that seek wisdom. Alright? Because this thing that whatever we doing in this truth is not for us. The videos that we shoot during the week, is not for us. Alright, which in it is for us. Alright, but it's not for ourselves only. Salakia. That's the right way to word it. It's not for ourselves only. Alright, because as we be built up, we put them videos out there, so that other brothers could be built up as well, so that other brothers could be edified. Alright, why? So now we're taking care of the entire body. It says, behold, that I have labored not for myself only, but for all them that seek wisdom. Alright, let me read it back in Sirach 33 and 17. It says, consider I labor not for myself only, but for all them that seek learning. Alright, because there are brothers that diligently seeking these scriptures, seeking the answers, seeking the correct breakdowns. Alright, and that's why the apostles and the elders, they set that order, they set that example, that they labor and they put the videos out there, so that the brothers that seek learning, alright, and that seek wisdom, they could go and get it. That's them not laboring for themselves. That's them understanding that we are members we are members one of another. You see? So Lord's willing that this short lesson was edifying to the hopefully elect. Alright? And double honors unto the elders and to the apostles of Great Millstone. You see? And salutations to the elect. Alright? Shalom.